What's going on, folks, and welcome to another Scum update video. It's the 7th of December right now, and today was the release date for this. Now, this is a hell of a big update, and I'm going to go on to a few other things other than the vehicle. But the vehicle is something I really want to pinpoint here because it's one of the big updates that's really going to change a lot of the gameplay. And this is the first iteration of the vehicle. So there is so much that the vehicle cannot do right now, and will be able to after some patches, some updates, etc., some hot fixes to get the vehicle where it should be and working with the environment, etc. So according to the update notes, there are 32 SUVs on the map currently right now, all different types, all different colours. This one here you're seeing is the police one. This is one that I've managed to find in the game right now, so I'm going to sort of like demo this vehicle because I found it and I don't want to spend ages finding another one. But there are 32 on the map, which is incredible. So right now, currently with the SUVs, they hold up to 4 people. You can store some items in now. You're not going to be able to shoot from the vehicle yet, but that is something they want to bring in as well. But currently right now, you have the ability to kill players while they're inside the vehicle. So bullet penetration, deflection should work on glass and metal parts as expected. So you should be able to shoot through the vehicle to kill the player. They have basic vehicle and sound effects right now, so some effects might not even be in there. They're really working on that was a really bad way of saying that, actually. In fact, I'm just going to quote you what they say here. Basic vehicle sound and graphics effects. Some expected effects may be absent in the first iteration, so there might be some sound effects that you'd expect, but they're not in right now. And eventually what they want is for the parts to damage individually. So if you pop a tyre, you can pop a tyre, bumper falling off, and all that good stuff as well with the vehicles. Now, this vehicle looks really, really good for a first iteration. It really does. But this is some of the stuff that's going to be added later on into the vehicle. I quote, fueling and repairs, first-person camera, ability to shoot from inside the vehicle, advanced car damage effects, destructible environment, locking a vehicle, lock-picking into a locked vehicle, hot wiring a car, armoring a car, more play interactions inside a car, booby trapping a car, and hit locations. But from what I can see, while I'm actually driving the vehicle, it does seem a little bit slidey, but at the same time, it's really fun, and you can drift like hell on this, and I'm super excited to stream tomorrow and find a vehicle and just go nuts with it. So going on to other updates, they have something called Capture the Flag, which we all know what that is. So that's pretty self-explanatory, but there are a few pretty cool features in that. So make sure to go into the description below and have a read of it yourself, because it's going to be quite long-winded. I don't want to bore you guys with just that one, but there is a Capture the Flag event coming in as well. MIDI keyboard support. How cool is this? The sound guy had some spare time left, so he and one of the other programmers made support for MIDI keyboards so you can play it in the game. MIDI keyboard should be connected before the game is started. All instruments support 3 octaves. That is really cool, so you can actually play a MIDI keyboard through the game. That is just nuts. That is a completely random thing to put in the game, but that is there. Okay. We have a new weapon, the AS Val. The AS Val, it's their first rifle with suppression, quiet and deadly, just without the methane, I quote. Now, it uses 9x3 9mm ammunition, which you guys can see on the screen there. So that's the ammo that it's going to be using. And it looks really straight. It's slightly pink, actually. It's a bit random, but it's suppressed. So most people are probably going to be using this. I can see people going mental for this one. Now, for the new locations as well, they have the sawmill and the fishing village. Now, currently, I don't know where this is on the map. I haven't been on. I haven't had a lot of time to make this video, so I'm trying to get what I can out there for you guys as quick as possible before I stream tomorrow. Now, they've got the 2 new locations on the map, and they also have new eyewear. Check this out. They got some new glasses and that. And this is stuff that's going to be added on later. Well, this stuff's in now, but these sort of items are going to be added in later at some point. Like, there's going to be loads more of this sort of stuff coming in. So you can really be completely individual with what you're doing. They have new player heads as well, so there's more faces to have fun with, different characters, different types of people. And there's something else they've implemented as well. It's real-time radiosity. Now, from an image I can show you here, I know it doesn't show much, but you can kind of see what's going on in the left image compared to the right image. Now you can see that the shadows and the lighting, the details to the shadow and the lighting are there. Now this probably isn't the best example, but they're working on the environment and how the environment looks through the light sources, etc., especially when you're running through the woods and you can see some incredible lighting going on. I'd love to see what that looks like with the radiosity turned on. So as I said again, guys, we'll find out tomorrow when we actually stream this, and this is going to be really exciting. So the radiosity, it's there. You guys can check that out, look into that a little bit more as well. You got item virtualization. All items in the world, including storage, chest, crafting, dropped items, will be handled with a new item virtualization system. All of those items will now be spawned in the world only when near a prisoner and despawned otherwise. So basically what they're saying here, guys, is that when you go away from somewhere, them items will disappear to get better server performance. And when you go into an area, things will load. Now, that's really cool because that just gives better server performance and just performance in general for everyone else. Also, guys, there's a lot of bug fixes which I want you to go and click the link down below to go and actually look at yourself and read that, rather than me going through it and you guys getting bored of me reading it. But go and check that out. There's so much on that link to just have a look at, get involved, take it in, and then go and check it out in the game for yourself. Now, this is the first iteration of vehicles. I'm going back to the vehicles for a moment. And just the graphics of it, it's just like, the physics of it already is really nice. There's some things they can change. It kind of feels like it's stuck to the ground. Sometimes if you jump over a rock, it will kind of fly up in the air. And obviously in the right hand corner, you also have a damage meter. But obviously in the future, you'll probably have a fuel gauge there or something as well. Now, I am super excited about this, guys. I really am, because this is it. We're moving forward with the game. We're getting stuff in that people want. And this is something that I've been looking forward to for a very, very, very long time. And it just looks incredible. They've done such a great job with this. But at the same time, they've got a lot of work to do. We need to give them that time to do it. And hopefully, you know, as always, they always come on top. So this is what it's all about here. And so the next big update for them to bring out, folks, is the base building, where you can claim houses. You'll actually have your own house. But right now, personally, as a first iteration for the vehicles, I personally wouldn't rely on them. So don't be looting, hiding it somewhere, logging back in and expecting it to be there. This is the first phase for the vehicles in the game. Do not expect them to be finished. Do not expect them to be there when you log back on. Just use them from getting A to B while you're during your gameplay, and over the weeks they will update and hotfix, etc. There is so much coming, guys, that you don't even probably have a clue about, which I am super excited about. So guys, take care, look after yourself. Don't forget to hopefully subscribe if you do enjoy the content, and if there's another update coming soon, I'll make sure to make a little video for you guys on there as well. I will be streaming tomorrow, so make sure to come and check it out if you're around. So okay guys, stay safe, peace out, and I'll catch you in the next one.